Hello, so you'd like to know how to overcome objections in sales. My name's Corey Callenberg. I'm a career salesperson, and I laugh because there isn't an objection that hasn't been thrown at me until I learned the secret, that is. And objections are just ways of saying I don't have enough information. I'm sure you've heard that before. Just means I do not have enough information to make a decision on this product at this time. And you'll find that if you look at a graph, excuse me, I'll go this way so that you can, it's a general graph. If you look at a graph and your rate of success in the sales call is very relevant to the time that you try to close that sale. If you try to close that sale too early on, when you haven't built the rapport, when you haven't explained the benefits, where you haven't got the emotions of the prospect behind your product and yourself. If you haven't built an emotional level, you're not going to sell. Doesn't matter if it's the only product in the whole world. If that person hasn't emotionally bought into it, you haven't sold. You can sell logically, you can try to sell logically, but most people, 95% of the people that buy emotionally. I think it's good. I like it. It's this, it's that. Very rarely that is the perfect product. It meets all the various specifications to the T. Yes, that product will be absolutely perfect. No, it doesn't work that way. Generally you get, yeah, I like it. I think it's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can use that. Those are the type of things, right? Those are answers. Those are selling points, selling features. Don't close too early, though. Most salespeople use the trial objection where I'm going to get the no out of the way. Okay, you can get the no out of the way. That's fine. I don't believe in that. I believe in waiting until I get the yes out of the way. It's simpler. So you get to learn when this happens, and it's a gut feeling, it's an emotional feeling as well. You'll know when that client starts relaxing with you and sitting back and going, nodding, giving you affirmations and things along those lines. So do not try and close a sale too early on in the process. Look for the positive points the selling points the closing points that cues that the client or prospect is giving you. They will let you know when it's time for you to say, sign on the dotted line. All the gimmicky sales stuff does not work often enough to make it a career for you. Be yourself. Do not sell. Give them the benefits, not the features. Get them emotionally involved. Get them now you can use logic. Mr. Client, this product you're using right now is costing you X dollars annually. How would you feel if I could bring that cost down to X dollars annually? And they'll tell you, yeah, as long as I'm getting the same blah, 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 blah. Yes. How do you feel? Now, you have different types of people, but most people have feelings. And they're feeling their way through. Very few people, accountants are one that are very logical. You don't want to go into an account with emotion. You want to go there with stats. And these type of things. You find out who you're dealing with. But that's how you make an effective sales call. That's how you overcome objections in a sales call. Is give them the information before they have a chance to object to it. And that's another thing too. You can always give them their objections because you'll know what the major objections are, and you can lay those out on the table. Oh yes, and a lot of clients, after they've used this, a lot of my clients that thought that this would be a XYZ issue, found that once they started using the product, it was just positive. And that will get rid of that on the table. Handle objections before they even come up. And sometimes I even ignore objections. I'll go, I'm going to cover that in a little later on in the presentation. Would you mind if we waited? Thank you. And be polite, but postpone the objection. And a lot of times they forget when they hear something else that's more positive. So anyway, that's how you handle objections in a sales call. I hope that's been helpful. My name is Corey Kallenberg. Thanks for coming by the video. And I have some other videos online that you can watch. And I also have a video down below of what I'm doing now. I have my own company, and check it out. Take care. Enjoy.